Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your Wednesday Ask Susan. And today's question, oh my gosh. But first, allow me to introduce myself, Susan Lazar-Hart, your congruency coach, creative congruent living coaching, and the Congruent Living Academy, soon to be reopened. That announcement will be coming soon. Welcome. If you're a seeker, if you're a creator, if you're an empty nester, just living in a nest that's empty, and you're asking, Susan, what else can I be creating with my life? I know there's something more. I know there's something that I was meant to be with this life and living. Well, you've come to the right place. This is where we actually take apart what those questions that we all have that seem to trigger us, that are asking for a different way of being. And living in the now is about being present. It's not about living yesterday or tomorrow. It's about really being present with what's popping for you. And I love it when you send me in those questions. This question came in from Mariana, and Mariana says, Susan, I have these relatives, and the more I shift and change, the less we actually have in common. And I just keep, they're triggering me. I get angry. It's just like, how can I be with them? I just want them to change. I give them my learnings. I give them what I'm studying. I let them know really, truly what else is possible. And they just get pissed off. Well, here's the story, Mariana. Change is an inside job. You've heard me talking all month about being and believing, and all of that comes from the inside out. It's about being in total loving allowance of your growth without looking for validation, without looking for people to align with you. Because that's the difference between self-actualization and self-sabotage. When we try to change other people, when we slow ourselves down for other people to catch up to wherever we are, to get where we're coming from, we're actually letting the universe know we're willing to sabotage our own growth, our own expansion, our own awareness, what we know to be true. And so self-actualization is about you being with you and acknowledging, so if I choose this, what would this create? Without asking, if they choose this, what would this create? Or a really superior way, and believe me, I've done it, is if only they would choose this would create so much more for them. Why can't they see that? Well, when I first got into, transformation, motivational self-education, for 20 years, I was a painter in my studio, and that was a wonderful conversation I had with painting, with work, with the galleries, with people who were interested in purchasing my work, my prints and paintings. And all of a sudden I created heavy metal poisoning. And I learned from that space what being present with the body creates, what energy is in our bodies, what we can create with hands-on healing, how much more information there is out there. And the first thing after I started learning all this was, I got to teach it. So I traveled around the world, facilitating classes, energetic body healing. And when I would come home, the people around me didn't really care what I was doing. They wanted to know, how am I doing? Am I seeing a doctor? That it just didn't work for them that I could actually heal myself by being present with my body, asking my body what it desired, and being present with the world and the contribution of the forest to my body, the contribution of the food that I ate, the contribution of the people that I was choosing to be with, who also were playing with vast amount of energies and contributing and receiving from the universe. That they weren't interested. And initially, when something would occur, I would say, how does it get any better than that? Or what else is possible? And they would be like, what? No, it's terrible. It can't get any better than that. Nothing's possible. I just told you what was wrong. See, I was just being a superior bitch. So here's my my wish, my desire for you. Be present with you. That's a kindness, right? Be present with you. Enjoy the changes that you are. Be that light for you. Be that light that shines for you. If you're willing to be that light of self-actualization, of transformation, you will soon draw in those energies that are magnetized to who you truly be and what you're asking to create in the world. And what other people say or do or think or push against you, that won't even be relevant. You know what I say now, what people say about me is none of my business. I'm in the business of self-actualization. I'm in the business of sharing these tools with anyone who's actually interested. I'm in the business of being me. What about you? Is now the time for you to create a life that you love, that loves you back? Is now the time to play with those energies? I wonder what that could create. If you're interested, please press #interest, and will send you something special that will actually create more in your life, in your living, with these questions that I'm playing with. And I wonder, let's see what that creates. So again, if you're watching this later, #replay. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and share, and come on over to Congruent Living for creatives and seekers. #interest. I'm cooking up a lot of special things this spring. It's spring. It's time to spring out and blossom. And that's what we're doing over at Congruent Living. I'm inviting you to come and play with us. There's going to be more and more and more. I wonder what we can create together. Live boldly, love greatly, and be that fearless leader that you came here to be. Because the world needs more of you, and that kindness, that self-actualization, that light that you shine from within, not less. Until we meet again, have an amazing day. Bye-bye.